Months and practices and travel. How much fatigue are these players feeling, you think, right now?
Well, I think NBA players like to tell us, come March, come April, everybody has bumps and bruises. No one is 100%. What you're hoping to do as an NBA organization is manage the rest that you can possibly give to your guys down the stretch of the season. Because the healthier you are going into the postseason, the better off you're going to be.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, that's just about strength right there. Karis LeVert just simply refuses to be denied.
Oladipo, the pass to Turner. Irving against Brogdon. Down low, deflects the pass. Warren, good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Allen kicks to LeVert. Oladipo against LeVert. Oladipo dishes to Warren. Brogdon the pass to Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Outside Warren. Jacks up a three. Allen with the rebound. Irving against Brogdon. From the arc. That shot missing. So the Pacers will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, but what a tremendous effort, Kevin. I thought they were coming all the way back. Such a terrific fourth quarter of basketball, but they just could not get over the hump.
Oladipo against Dinwiddie. Shoots from 12.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
Irving against Brogdon. Pass to Allen. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 6. Sabonis with the steal. And here's Brogdon from the arc. The rebound by the Nets. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors. Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie is very capable from deep. Don't let him get hot now.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Dinwiddie with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And then Durant with the dunk.
Kevin, how about the ability of Durant to make those long strides to the rim and absorb the contact?
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
No, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Now, here's Oladipo. He had 27 points last game. Outside Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Warren's got his second basket of the game.
It's about all you can do as a defender. Warranted just that talented and has that kind of focus when necessary.
Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. It's a 5-point game. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
Very tough loss for them last time they played. I mean, in the end, the amount of trips to the line they gave up did them in.
Dinwiddie wide open. Misses the 3. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Irving against Brogdon. Passes it to Sabonis. And that one, good.
This guy's a skilled interior scorer. There's height, there's great shot selection. Sabonis doing work right now.
Irving against Brogdon. The pass to KD. And here's LeVert. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. KD, that's for two. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
That's good from Durant. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
There are very few players in the world who can do what Kevin Durant does. Under duress of the playoffs or a big moment in the game, Kevin Durant has the skill set and the mentality necessary to finish opponents off.
Now, here's Oladipo. And it's sent back by Allen. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Boy, phenomenal decision-making from the young guard, Spencer Dinwiddie. Nicely done, putting it on time and on target.
And that skill set of Durant's that, Doris, you just mentioned, there really is no comparison in the league.
I agree, Kevin. I mean, just to have that soft touch with that height he has is rare in itself. Now you think about the mobility and creativity to find a shot for himself or others in any situation. That is what makes him one of the all-time greats.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Warren kicks to Brogdon. Pass to Oladipo. Shot from the wing. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Brogdon's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, how about the ability to work off the basketball for a point guard? Victor Oladipo in the catch and shoot. Okay.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Now here's Brogdon following the shot by Kevin Durant. And the call will be against Karis LeVert. That is his first foul of the game. Sabonis kicks to Brogdon. Indiana moving it around. Pass to Warren. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Turner.
Well, you love the defensive mindset that Jared Allen brings on a nightly basis. What a contest right there.
Dinwiddie. It's good from long range. Dinwiddie's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Oladipo taking his time here. Here's Warren, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
You know, one of my favorite things about T.J. Warren is how much he believes in his ability to score the basketball. He doesn't back down from anyone.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Warren. Doris, so interesting to watch 7-footers who almost never shot three-pointers make that now a featured part of their game.
Give some credit to the coaches who recognized the game was being revolutionized and that three-point shooting, regardless of position, would become integral to success. So a guy like Marc Gasol, who actually fought the idea of taking threes, Brook Lopez, Nikola Vucevic, all of them have become more integral to team success and more capable NBA players because they can shoot the basketball. It's beautiful.
It is. Evolving and adapting at that size has been something to watch. Irving can't hit.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Lamb passes to McConnell. Back to Lamb. Puts it up. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Dinwiddie. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
That's a bit of relentlessness on the glass by Spencer Dinwiddie. Nice job controlling his effort.
Passes it to Warren. Harris on the double team. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Dinwiddie from down in the low post. It goes. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
Well, when Spencer Dinwiddie puts his head down and goes to the contact, he is unafraid and fearless.
Now here's McConnell. He's covered by Irving. McDermott kicks to Warren. Lets the three fly. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And checking out the numbers here for McConnell, how's the last month of basketball been for him? He's been putting up about 4 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point. I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Brooklyn leading by 7. It's stolen by Lamb. Now here's McConnell. Defense is right there. The kick out to Warren. Now the pass to McDermott. Shot clock at 5. There's the triple. There's the foul. It's on Jeremy Lamb. That's his first foul. Justin Holiday's checked in for T.J. Warren. And a change for the Nets. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Irving surveying the floor. Prince outside. A rebound by Bitadze.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Out to the right wing. Now here's McConnell, covered by Irving. A shot by McConnell, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Good on the bucket.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Now here's McConnell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Over Irving, and McConnell gets it to go.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Pacers making the shot. Aaron Holiday is checked in for the Pacers. On defense, Indiana. They trail by 7. Back to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. It's deflected. Irving against Holiday. High arcing shot, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
And that one misses.
And back in his day as coach of the Blazers, players called Nate McMillan Sarge for his style. Very tough and demanding.
The beauty, though, Greg, to me is Nate McMillan has adapted. He has given more leeway for his players and his assistant coaches. He's willing to take players aside and bring a more personal approach. And I think in today's NBA, that's critical.
And he's good on the second. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Has to be Dodson. Harris against Lamb. Outside Holiday. The shot, no good. Chandler with the defensive effort. Prince against Lamb. Shoots it up. And the Nets miss again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Indiana moving it around. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Drops in the breakaway layup. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, defensively, Kyrie Irving has gotten better and better. Nice anticipation there.
Now here's Lamb. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Spencer Dinwiddie firing on all cylinders for Brooklyn. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We come back right after this. Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Jeremy Lamb, and it's Holiday in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to McDermott. 6 on the shot clock, to the middle. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And until their playoff run, the Brooklyn Nets weren't a team we thought of as a free agent destination. And Doris, you almost forget that they play in the biggest market in the country.
And Greg, who would have thought that in New York and Los Angeles, arguably the most competent franchises would be the Nets and the Clippers? These are 2 of the historically dilapidated teams no longer content to play second fiddle in those major markets.
And the first one drops. A lot of switching on every possession in the NBA from a defensive standpoint, and you see the way Doris offenses are adjusting to that.
Yeah, I think number one, you have to attack the switch. That's first and foremost. And it's an interesting balance between attacking and being patient, because the one thing you're ultimately seeking in every switch is a favorable matchup for yourself. That's where a critical thinking guard who knows where to find and put the ball is so critical to your success.
Well, that's a good way to look at it. Now here is Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
And Holiday kicks to Lamb. Bitadze, the pass to Holiday. Tipped away. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, "I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again." And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Prince outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Prince has got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Harris against Lamb. Passes it to Bitadze. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
On the wing, Lamb takes the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Irving finds Harris. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's blocked. Outside Holiday. There's the pass to Bitadze. Now Holiday taking a look at his stats. He's averaging around 9.5 points a game. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jordan.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
The Nets working the ball around now, and Wilson Chandler with the slam.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Timeout called the Pacers. In for Jordan. Durant comes in for Wilson Chandler. Karis LeVert's checked in for Taurean Prince. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Now here's Oladipo. He has 5. Sabonis trying to get open. Offensive rebound. Here's Turner. They shoot again. That one a little long.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Nailed from three-point land.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, at 6'7" Doris, Karis LeVert describing himself as a point/shooting guard.
Well, why not? Because his slashing ability, his blinding speed off the dribble is really what makes him problematic. His burst is special, and it doesn't matter if he's going left or right.
The Pacers making a switch here. Warren's checked in. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 15-point game. Oladipo outside. 5 on the clock. A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
This guy is a terrific mid-range shooter. Victor Oladipo, give him any space, he will take advantage.
Pass to LeVert. Softly drops in the floater. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
Karis LeVert, great confidence in his ability to get off the dribble drive and make things happen.
Pass to Oladipo. Kicks to Turner. Over Allen. And it's sent back by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Dinwiddie passes to LeVert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Oladipo.
Well, think back to Karis LeVert's career at Michigan. It was marred by 3 foot surgeries in just 22 months. And obviously, the medical red flags caused his draft stock to dip. But credit the Nets, who picked him up with the 20th pick back in 2016.
That free throw missing. And the ankle injury for LeVert last season, more of a freak accident.
Yeah, Kevin, you think about it, he comes down on top of another player. It ends up costing him 3 months. But even through these tough injuries, what we know, Karis LeVert has shown when healthy, he can be special.
No luck that time either.
And what you love is every year, Karis LeVert takes another step. He adds something else to his game. And I believe, guys, this guy has future star written all over him.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shots good by Turner.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. Back to KD. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
To the paint. Here's Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Dinwiddie against Brogdon. Harris trying to get free. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Brogdon outside. Outside Turner. Here's Oladipo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Coming into the NBA, Victor Oladipo, Greg, drew some comparisons to Dwayne Wade. But it was working out with D-Wade that helped take Victor's game to the next level.
And listen, anytime you're the 2nd overall pick, which he was back in 2013, stardom is expected. It just took a while. Now he's got to apply that same work ethic to overcoming the knee injury.
And he knocks down the first one. Dora, it's such an honor to be on this with you. And you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
Now, here's Brogdon. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Sabonis kicks to Warren. And it's sent back by Allen.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Harris against Oladipo. The Nets working the ball around now. Harris inside, guarded by Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Well, that's his 2nd foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in. Harris looking it over. Pass to Dinwiddie. Clock at 4. There's the double team with Warren. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at Indiana. They've done well enough to be in 5th place in the conference so far. And, of course, there's the Nets, 2 spots down.
And seeing where the Nets are, they haven't had the great season that some were expecting, but it hasn't been a disaster. They just need a few things to go right for them down the stretch.
It's an amazing thing. If you can get a couple of wins, generate some momentum, you've got to believe they'll be just fine.
Now, here's Warren. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Dinwiddie outside. That ball is good for another field goal, his sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Oladipo for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
From 11 feet away, and Durant gets it to go. The assist by Dinwiddie. And 11 points for KD.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots, but this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter, so hard to guard him.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's got 12. The pass to Sabonis. Over Harris. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got 4 points this quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. He's covered closely. Outside, KD. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's McConnell. Dinwiddie covering. Oladipo, good.
Well, offensively, this guy has been cooking. They're definitely not losing because of him.
Nets leading by 12. On the wing, Harris. Pass to LeVert. Stolen by Warren. 1:32 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's sent back by KD. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Oladipo against Dinwiddie. Here's Allen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Boy, picking Jared Allen, number 22, back in 2017 has paid off for the Nets. This guy has proven already in his early 20s to be an NBA caliber starting center.
He misses the free throw. And Jared Allen grew up in the Austin area and played near his home at the University of Texas.
Yeah, Kev, just one season with the Longhorns. He really came into the league considered a project, but boy, his development is truly ahead of schedule.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. McDermott's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. And Aaron Holiday's subbed in for Victor Oladipo.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. Pacers trail by 13. Outside Holiday. McConnell passes to McDermott. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
I think I like the skill set of Doug McDermott. He's a phenomenal shooter, and he's got tremendous range.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
Shooting 2.
first free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Prince is checked in for the Nets. No good on the second free throw.
With the Indiana Pacers, you know you're a small market team, and it's led to a little bit of a shuffle personnel-wise. What's incredible, they continue to put a competitive product on the floor year in and year out.
Here's McConnell. Spencer Dinwiddie picking up that last basket. Pass to Holiday. McDermott with it. Passes to McConnell. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked by Jordan. And they're able to recover. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here we go, the fast break with Dinwiddie. Prince in the corner. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And so it's Brooklyn, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, what has allowed you all to build this lead in the first half?
Well, we've just been playing hard. Those guys are tough to guard. They cut so hard. They play well together, and we had a decent half. We got to keep it going.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are way out in front, leading by 17. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, they're winning all the 50-50 offensive boards. The rebound goes up. Everybody goes to get it, but only one person's coming down with it. And that's the guy with the extra effort, and it's been them tonight. That's why it's a blowout. These second chance opportunities, and they made the most of it.
Shaq, your take on Indiana.
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they could forget about a comeback.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. So for Brooklyn now, Karis LeVert is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Jordan in at the center. Now, here is Irving. Count it, good. Irving's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Nets. Pacers trail by 19. Brogdon outside. Oladipo against Durant. And Oladipo kicks to Sabonis. It's Oladipo on the wing, defended by Durant.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively.
Now here's LeVert. It's stolen by Oladipo. Inside, here's Brogdon, and the layup is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Irving after Malcolm Brogdon's bucket. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Nets for two.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Brogdon has got the ball here for Indiana. Trailing by 19. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you look at per-minute production, you can make a strong case that Domantas Sabonis at times has been underutilized. With consistent minutes, he can give you an efficient 20-10 every night.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And Sabonis having to spend some time at the power forward spot in today's game, Greg. He's pretty big for that position.
I mean, 6'11", 240. He's gotten leaner, done some yoga, worked on strengthening those hips, looking to stay mobile. And that ought to serve him whichever position he plays.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Well, Domantas Sabonis, the son of a legend, to me, guys, he has everything he needs to be an effective player for years to come in the NBA. Size, length, feel, there's a lot to like.
Yep, that one goes in there. LeVert's got 9.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And Turner kicks to Oladipo. Back to Turner. From deep. Oladipo misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Here's Brogdon. Indiana again missing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Here's Warren. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
Well, that ability of Miles Turner to draw that foul to me is about him carving space on the interior. Really well done. Miles Turner, the 11th pick in 2015. I think defensively probably the best player out of that class. And if you view it through that prism, you wonder if going back he might have gone top 5.
That's good from Turner. And you know, Doris, there were some medical red flags for Turner that may have caused him to slip a bit in that draft.
Yes, but I think he has alleviated any of those concerns. Credit him and the trainers for developing his core and for this young man paying the price in the weight room. He's gotten stronger and stronger.
Both free throws good from Turner.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Brogdon against Irving. Outside Durant. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Dinwiddie? He's getting around 20 points per, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Back to Oladipo. Kept alive by Indiana. And it's sent back by Allen. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure.
Domantas Sabonis enters the league as the 11th pick in 2016. That first season, I don't think people understood how good he could be. His improvement, his ability as a promising big man in this league, unquestioned at this point.
Free throw good. Sabonis.
Forget top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And you mentioned it, he's the second best shooter in the league right now. Quick trigger with just a little bit better footwork. He could take over that top spot.
And a one-year player at Texas, Jared Allen came into the league as a bit of a project. He's got ample playing time to develop in Brooklyn.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Allen. And Greg, safe to say Allen's defense is ahead of his offense?
Yeah, but his mobility and leaping ability serve him well as a finisher, providing that vertical spacing teams like to have inside.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for the Pacers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Brogdon. They count on his contributions, currently providing 16.5 points a game. Sabonis finds Oladipo. Just 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie with some nice D.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Durant, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, you want to try to stay between Kevin Durant and the basket because he will throw it down if he gets near the cup.
And here is Brogdon. And the pass to Sabonis. Pass to Bitadze. Good, nice job down low.
Well, Domantas Sabonis is one of the outstanding passers from the post position that we have in today's game. If you're open, he'll find you.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 16. KD looking around. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, TJ Warren, they've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers front office.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, you're playing right into Kevin Durant's hands when you put him at the free throw line. This guy has always been terrific at the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Durant.
And you look at the cast-offs that have found success in Brooklyn, Doris, a great part of the Nets story.
And I think what the players appreciate is the team that gave them their first real shot to play significant minutes. That buy-in and urge to prove themselves a part of what makes their culture special. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Brogdon with it. Oladipo for 3. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
Here's Irving. It's rebounded by Indiana. Now here's Lamb. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Stolen by Brogdon. Oladipo for 3. They get the rebound. There's Sabonis. Nice D from Durant.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Oladipo finds Sabonis. Pass to Brogdon. Dinwiddie with the steal. It's stolen by Oladipo. Bucket is good. Bitadze's got his second basket of the night.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Dinwiddie against Oladipo. And Allen slams it in.
Well, Jared Allen has length and athleticism, and that's an easy opportunity. Wow.
And the Pacers call time here. Checked in for the Nets. Joe Harris comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Harris against Holiday. Over Harris. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And Doris, you talk about Dinwiddie's book smarts. His parents wanted him to attend Harvard.
Yeah, he chose instead, Kevin, to attend the University of Colorado, believing the Pac-12 would be a better stepping stone to the NBA. And think about it, even now, this guy not shy about challenging authority. He will keep his coaches on their toes.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
And something that's struggled Indiana the last 3 years, rebounding.
I think, Greg, it's probably manifested at both ends of the floor, right? Some of it's about roster construction, some of it's about style of play, some of it's about philosophy. But their inability to control the glass has at times had an impact on them.
The first one falls. Miles Turner, he's checked in for McDermott. And so he hits both.
The Nets had to be so judicious and so smart with every move they made because they did not have top draft selections. So you have to use cap space to acquire picks. They had to find sleepers in the draft. They had to find players who were probably undervalued and then develop those players. This is an organization that used every tool at their disposal.
And Doris, the Nets showed they could manufacture a rebuild.
Kevin, what the Nets did was not easy, but to me it shows you exactly how critical quality front office personnel is to the success of an organization, and the Nets were on point throughout the process.
And that one falls for Prince.
I think the Indiana Pacers, as an organization, a team that tries to grow its own superstars. Miles Turner, certainly a guy in that conversation. The 11th pick back in 2015, he has gotten better every single year.
Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. He makes one of two that time. And Doris, you look at Turner's impact. It's definitely at both ends of the floor.
No doubt, Kev. Turner was the league leader in blocks last season. He became a much more efficient three-point shooter, and now all of a sudden he's becoming a better facilitator out of the post. Just great development.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Holiday, and the bank shot is good. Holiday's got 5 now. Nets leading by 21. Irving with the bounce pass. Jordan finds KD. Sabonis with the steal. And they're moving it up. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Irving.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Harris outside. Back to Irving. Pass to Durant. from about 19 feet. That one doesn't go. And it's the Pacers taking it the other way. Holiday against Harris. Holiday dishes to Holiday. Now Sabonis. 11 points in the game. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, they get it back. Second chance shot, and good that time. He's got 13.
Well, Domantas Sabonis has a nose for the basketball. He understands if he keeps moving, he's going to get to the offensive glass.
Count that one.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
McConnell passes to Sabonis. Indiana moving it around. To the inside. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Prince misses.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
That one falls.
You've got to have a short memory. Put a poor first half in your rear view and now make an impact.
The feed to Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Holiday finds Sabonis. Outside Holiday. Launches a three. Tries again. And Sabonis lays it up and in. Sabonis has got 15.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The pass to Durant. Lets a floater go. That shot no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Pacers trail by 17. Here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pass to Sabonis. Back to McConnell. Over Jordan. And again, it's Indiana converting. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. The dish to Irving. The three. That shot is off. And so it's Brooklyn. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Sabonis and Turner up front. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Pacers' 5. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Chandler scanning the floor. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
And here's McConnell. Pass to Turner. Over Jordan. The shot by Turner, no good. Nets leading by 17. Here's Prince. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
I think, Greg, this is what we call, quote, running a team off the floor. They have been fantastic in transition. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Harris kicks to Irving. A three-pointer, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. McConnell with it. Inside, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, DeAndre Jordan remains one of the best rebounders in the NBA. His ability to dominate the glass and get you extra possessions, just a thing of beauty.
Free throw good, Sabonis. And with DeAndre Jordan, the rebounding is as strong as ever, Doris. But what about the rim protection?
Well, I think obviously DeAndre's block totals aren't what they used to be when he was turning away 2 shots a game. But there's more to defense than just blocking shots. And Jordan remains a plus defender.
Second free throw, no good.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
A nice shot by LeVert.
It feels like Karis LeVert gets more and more lethal on the offensive end. How about the ability to make a contested jumper? Okay, I see you.
Now here's Lamb. Passes it to Brogdon. Doris, we know historically the Celtics, the only franchise to ever have a four-peat, 4 straight championships. Do you think at some point we're going to see another?
I'm not sure there can be in today's NBA, Kevin, and there are a number of different contributing factors. Number one, the salary cap implications that happen. Number two, look at the Golden State Warriors, who were well positioned for a three-peat. And yet, as you know, luck plays a small part in an NBA championship. Luck relative to injuries. You see Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant both get lost in the midst of an NBA Finals. This is it's challenging enough to go back-to-back. Forget about four-peat.
Here's Sabonis. Hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Sabonis has got 20.
Don't you just love watching Domantas Sabonis get to his spots? This guy's so creative on the offensive end.
And there's the pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Irving. It's rebounded by Indiana. Sabonis has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Lamb. Banked in off the glass.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. Dinwiddie outside. Back to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Pacers trail by 18. Outside, Lamb. Pass to Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Over Irving. Sabonis, no good. Nets leading by 18. Dinwiddie finds Chandler. Irving against Brogdon. Teardrop shot. Out of hand on it.
Improving on the defensive end as well. Domantas Sabonis getting tenacious there with the block shot.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. The Nets also making a change. Allen's checked in. Irving passes to LeVert. Knocks it loose. And here is Allen. He's guarded by Brogdon. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Irving.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
And Oladipo, here we go.
Boy, Victor Oladipo gets a step and leaves no doubt. Look out below, gentlemen.
Brooklyn leading by 14. Irving passes to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie finds Allen. He can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Here's Oladipo, and the shot goes down. Oladipo's got 19 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Dinwiddie dishes to Jordan. Passes it to Allen. Now, here is Irving. He's covered by Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. His three-pointers off the mark, and it's Indiana's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a player who flew under the radar last year, Malcolm Brogdon. Pacers wanted to add him over the summer. Got a hefty deal from Indiana to leave the Bucks. Exactly the kind of player that the Pacers need.
And the first one at the line is good. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
Brogdon hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
To the paint, here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 18 points for Spencer Dinwiddie.
A great size at the point guard position. Dinwiddie, fantastic, getting into the paint and making the defense pay.
Brogdon kicks to Sabonis. He dishes it to Warren. Looking to get back on track here, and it's good on the layup.
Well, so committed to scoring near the cup. T.J. Warren, nice touch.
Dinwiddie against Oladipo. LeVert with a wide-open look. A shot missing, and Indiana will go the other way with it. Irving against Brogdon. The pass to Sabonis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. And he overshot that one, missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Brogdon. Pass to Sabonis. Brogdon with it. With the shot. Brooklyn with the rebound. KD's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Dinwiddie finds KD. The second chance effort. Back to Dinwiddie. The 3. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Warren. It's Turner, high post. Brogdon outside. The lead now in single digits.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to LeVert. He feeds it to Allen. The Pacers pull it in. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Brooklyn's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, that's just tremendous length, exceptional hands, Jared Allen, nice and easy.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Connects from three-point range. That's now 22 points for Victor Oladipo.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Irving passes to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I tell you, very few players are as smooth and as easy as Kevin Durant is on the move. He just glides around the floor.
Now, here's Oladipo. Over Durant. Here's Sabonis. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Shots good by Durant.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Now Oladipo. And it's sent back by Allen. KD crowds in. And then Durant with the jam.
You can really tell when Kevin Durant is in the flow because the scoring looks like it's second nature. He's going to go down as one of the all-time best.
Now here's Oladipo. Out to Turner. Passes it to Warren. Here's Oladipo. From outside the arc. Another miss by Oladipo.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
There's the pass to KD. And then Durant with the dunk. Oh, and he quieted down the crowd with that shot. Big, big play.
And that was a punch in the gut to those fans.
Now, here's Oladipo. Outside Turner. Pass to Brogdon. It's good from about 19 feet. Brogdon's got 6 here in this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Buries it from three-point range.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Now, here's Oladipo. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And it's sent back by Allen. Oladipo misses.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Down low. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That free throw good from Allen. 20 seconds left in the game. On offense, here are the Pacers. 17-point game. Pass to Leaf. Passes to Sumner. It's tipped. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. With DeAndre Jordan, nice win tonight, but I'm sure you're looking at the schedule and up ahead, one of the best teams in the league.
Yeah, it's going to be a big test for us. They have some great big guys, great guards, and we're familiar with some of the guys on their team. So we just got to come out with that mindset and, it's us against the road. So it'll be a good one.
It'll be a good test to see where you are, DeAndre. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.